Hello, I'm going to show you how to use Axiom to automate the user interface of web applications. The simplest way with Axiom's Builder is to just go to a page and use this as the first step, and then use user interface operations, things like clicking elements and entering text. We have other operations that you can see in the step finder. So some of these include a select list operation, for example. So I can use this to select this option from the select list. This works fine if you want to use the same data each time, but if you want to enter data from a data source, we're going to need to do something a little bit different. Let me show you how. The first step you may need to do in this case is to choose your data source. For most people, this might be a Google Sheet, for example, and I'll choose Read Data from Google Sheet as my first step. I've made a spreadsheet here called Data Entry with some names and some ages. And let me select this spreadsheet and then choose that option. You can see that some options appear here in the preview. What we'd then like to do is use Axiom's loop step to loop through each row in the spreadsheet. So if I select loop, I can now choose the spreadsheet data. At this point, I can use the data from this to match columns to inputs. So in this case, I would like to enter column A, the name, into the name column, the name input here, and enter the age from the select list into this option here as well. To do that, I add substeps into loop through data. That will perform the same operations for every row. So let me try this now to enter text. I'll select the text field. I will then tell Axiom to use column A from the spreadsheet. I can now choose the select list and select it here, and then tell Axiom to use column B from the spreadsheet for this, and so on. So this is how you use Axiom to automate the user interface when entering data.